Hello friends, today our topic is how drugs addiction begins. How, in what way or manner, why, what means. Drugs. A drug is any substance which when taken into the body alters the body's function either physically and psychological is called drugs. Addiction, the fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance or activity is called addiction. Begins, prepare or undergo the first part. Drugs addiction begins in the following ways. Drugs means a drug is any substance which when taken into the body alters the body functions either physically and psychological. Addictions, the fact or condition of being addicted to a particular substance or activity. The following coming after ways, route, line of passage. Curiosity. Curiosity means a strong desire to know or learn something is called curiosity. Frequent references to drugs by public media create curiosity for having a personal experience of the drugs. Frequent, occurring many times at short interval, is called frequent. References to drugs where the exact active substances of new drugs are not known. Public media means concerning the people as a whole is called public media. The main means of mass communication regarded collectively is called media. Create, bring into existence. Having curiosity. Curiosity means a strong desire to know or learn something. Having possesses own a personal experience of the drugs. Personal experience means affecting particular persons. Practical contact with an observations is called experience of drugs. Means a drug is any substance which when taken into the body alters the body function either physically and psychological. Friends pressure. Friends pressures means people who are your age, like your classmate, are called peers. When they try to influence how you act to get you to do something, it is called peer pressures or friends pressures. Frequent appreciation of the drugs experience by friends allures others to start the use of drugs. Frequent, occurring many times at short interval. Appreciation, recognize the full worth. Drugs experienced by friends means the medication experience is an individual subjective experience of taking a medication in his daily life. Allures means the quality of being powerfully and maestriously attractive. Others used to refer to a person start the use of drugs. People choose a particular drug mainly for the specific feelings they get as a result of using them is called start use of drugs. Pleasure, a feeling of happy satisfactions and enjoyment, is called pleasure. Few persons take drugs to celebrate happiness on certain occasions. Few persons, not many peoples, take drugs. Use of illegal drugs. Celebrate means greatly admired, happiness, state of being pleasure, certain, sure, occasion, a particular event, frustration and depressions. Frustration, the feeling of being upset, is called frustration. Depression is a mood disorder that causes a feeling of sadness and loss of interest is called depression. Some people start taking drugs to get relief from frustration and depressions. Some people, few persons, starts taking drugs means when a person taking drugs, it directly affect the central nervous systems and the person feel relaxations, relief from upset mood and mental disorder is called start taking drugs to get relief from frustration and depressions. Desire for more work, a strong feeling having something is called desire for more work, of wanting to perform more work. Students sometimes take drugs to keep awake the whole night to prepare for the examination. It is not desirable as it may cause mental breakdown. Students, a person who is studying in schools or universities is called students. Sometimes unknown time take drugs, consume illegal drug. To keep means retain, possession of, awake, stop sleeping awake from sleep. The whole night means at all hours of the night. Prepare for the examinations, a formal test of a person's knowledge, ready for use. It is not desirable as it may cause mental relaxations. It is not means not have pressed, desirable, strong feeling have something, as it may cause somehow different mental breakdown. During this period, you were unable to function in your everyday life. A wide variety of mental illness called mental breakdown, relief from pain, drugs or other methods of reducing or getting rid of pains is called relief from pain. A prolonged use of pain relieving drugs with physicians' advice at times leads to addictions. Prolonged means long time. Use of pain relieving drugs. Any drug that relieves pain selectively without blocking the conductions of nerve. Physician's advice means medical advice involves giving prescribing a treatment for medical conditions. At times, sometimes lead to addictions. Addiction is a psychological and physical inability to stop consuming drugs is called lead to addictions. Family history. A family medical history can identify people with a higher than usual chance of having common disorders such as heart disease, high blood pressures, drugs addictions, etc. Children may take to drugs by simple seeing their elders in the family doing so. Means although many children living in households with a substance using parent will not abuse, they are at increased risk for child maltreatment of child welfare involvement compared with other children's, or as a gestures of defense against the elders who themselves take drugs what check the youngsters. A gestures, a movement or a position of the hand, arm, body, head or a face that is expressive of an idea, opinion, emotions, extra, defense, an open resistance, bold disobedience, against oppositions, Elders, people who are older than one, which persons themselves used as the object take drugs to use illegal drugs. What check the youngsters? What means yet? Check the youngster. Young persons means youth. Excitement and adventure. Excitement, a feeling of great eagerness and enthusiasm, is called excitement. Adventure, unusual and exciting or daring experience, is called adventure. The young ones takes drugs to satisfy their instinct for excitement, freedom and adventure. Young ones means human being childs. Take drugs means people take drugs to excuse their bonds to change something about themselves. Satisfy, to meet the expectations. Their instinct for excitement, freedom means the ability to move or act as desired. Adventure, the spirit of adventure, a bold, usually risky undertaking, hazards, actions of uncertain outcome. Availability of drugs means drugs may be legal alcohol, caffeines and tobacco obtainable from the market. Easy, acquired without great effort. Availability means obtained. Comes from handy for people to start using drugs. Be useful, for convenient. Start using drugs means drugs use refers to any scope of use of illegal drugs, cocaine, tobacco, heroines, etc. Difficulty in obtaining drugs may deter them from the vice. Difficulty, condition of being hard. Obtaining, to acquire. Drugs, a drug is any substance which when taken into the body alters the body's function, either physically or psychological. Deter, discourage from doing something. Vice, immoral or wicked behaviors, is called vice. Thanks and have a nice day.